if they go to count the years, if you go into the Bible and see anything about just research. If you see anything about they show you a year like 400 or 606 BC, and they show you the real year AM, and it be 3,000 goddamn years. They let you know niggas way more than 2018. They fucked the time up. They came away and fucked the calendars up. These niggas man, look out. They let you know right there some trickery in the game. You can go look it up. All you gotta do is, man, motherfucker, man, one thing about folks tell on themselves, bro. Folks tell on themselves. Let's see what they get. I don't even see the Lucis. Hold up. Let me get that. I'm gonna have to put it up. I want to show that Barack Barack. I guess Lucis. Rick know what time it is. There it is right there, Rick. Oh, laid by the Masonic fraternity. What day they got on it? Nigga? Y'all think I just be bullshitting? Oh, man, that's why I've been asleep. They ain't already for me to wake this shit back up, man. I gone back to sleep. They don't want to listen. You don't want to listen. Look, Rick, what they say? September the 14th. 1916, dog. AL 5916. In the year of our Lord. They changed it to AD to sprinkle the sugar on the shit, nigga. Everything you worship, I don't give a fuck what it is. Buddha, anything. If you goddamn tired of that goddamn book, nigga, by default, you already fucked up. That's why Fed talk like he talk, bro. I see him trying to show y'all these niggas. Look at that, bro. September the 14th. I ain't know that was gonna be there, Brett. I ain't know that was gonna be there, bro. 1916. So how can they be ancient in these books? Man, once you get back to the 1700s, you went back far enough. 1700 enough for you to figure all this shit out. Believe that. Just like my boy goddamn Dread over there showing you when they first invented the photograph, the picture and all that, but all the presidents and all them painted ain't no photos. The very first photo is Photoshop. Man. You think I put that there? I'm Googling. September the 14th. Then we just got to, you see how the energy works? That's why you people used to fuck with me back in the day when I used to be on this bitch, cause it be your energy be flowing through this bitch. Now I just got through going in on September the 14th. Everything that happened on September the 14th. And look up there. That nigga Barrett, it wasn't no script. They gonna say we on script. They gonna say we dressing out of him, bro. Now, bro said, what do AM and AL mean? That's what I'm going to tell you in a minute, bro. I go find AM and that's what I mean. Make sure I do this because that's kind of there. Oh, I don't want to leave that out. Damn, I forgot because I won't be able to sleep. Damn, I forgot. So, Rick, AL. And then I go get it and they said, laid by the Masonic fraternity. And go back and see how far that Masonic shit go back, and you'll see how long they've been writing your ass out of your own shit. Trying to tell you, man. There it is. I told you gonna have something to do with that like that. But I told you when I looked it up, I'm gonna tell you the God. I'm gonna say the God on the truth. I'm indoctrinated too. Don't get mad at me, but I'm gonna tell you the truth, bro. When I looked it up and they said it coincided with AD, and I know AD meant in the year of our Lord, I already know. And when they said Anna Lucy, I said, oh shit, Lucy, you already know. I'm like, Lil Uzi Vert. I went straight to the Lil Uzi Vert. And the year of light. These niggas they don't throw the sun into the sky until they get ready. You listen to some people telling you about God who threw the sun in the sky when they got ready. They had 3-4 days go by before they even decide to put the sun into the solar system. You talking to some people who creating life itself, and you reading their books. And they tell you Lucifer the one with the pitchfork. When you see the pitchfork at, go over there and look at all those goddamn mythological gods that they talk about and see who got the pitchfork. Because ain't no little red man with no horns up under this ground, because it's cool in this earth. The magnetism of this earth is cool. That's why when you go down into the tombs, it's cold. That's why when you go down into mines, it's cold. That's why when you dig in the wrong, and when you're a little nigga, you know about nature, when you dig your fingers off in that dirt, it's cold. Because ain't no fire up under there. So ain't no little red devil up under there. Well, they gonna try to throw the little pitchfork up on another nigga. No, you got the pitchfork. All you gotta do is go look at all those mythological gods. Go look at all Neptune. Go look at Neptune. Look them up right now and tell me who got the pitchfork. Your God got the motherfucking pitchfork. But you know what they're supposed to be, though? Thy rod and thy staff supposed to comfort me. Thy player and thy crook. That's what they're supposed to be, but they messed it up. And they even put all that. They even put all of these tips and shit on there for you to stroke your bitch ass ego. Told you ain't got to go back that far. Get the money right. Get the dates right. Get the numbers right. Line their ass up. And when you line their ass up, target their ass off and knock their ass off. All you gotta do is that when you get your target ready, and you got them sights, when you zero in them numbers, that sideways scope and that top sight and that side sight. All you gotta do is zero in and get the numbers right. Get the numbers right and get the target right. You aiming at the wrong nigga. No, why all you niggas aiming at Fed? Oh, cause Fed tell the truth. Okay. That's why you niggas aiming at Fed, cause Fed ain't did that to none of you niggas, dog. That's why I know I told you a nigga come back with a pocket chain, bro. It's cause that nigga ain't right, bro. I'm telling you, I ain't did that to nobody, bro. Straight up. Look at him. In the year of light, Lucifer, the Baphomet. Y'all know they got that torch hanging over their head, man. Is a dating system used in Masonic ceremonial or commemorative proceedings, which is equivalent to the Gregorian year plus 4,000. It is similar to Anno Mundi. September the 14th. All that shit in that hotel was some ritual shit. That gave it up too many times. But can you hear him when he talking to you? I'm telling you, all that Illuminati shit, man, that shit real. I'm telling you, that shit really just gonna get it, nigga. The first thing I want to do, man, I want to go to the Bermuda Triangle. You talking that good shit. Y'all can hear him. Yeah, 1916, boy, 1616, huh? That crazy though, boy. That crazy though. I need you trying to, man, you know about the fact, let me get my whooped out, man. Let me get that. Let me get my whooped out, man. Let me get that. I need to get that. Wow, man. That's crazy though, bro. And we just got to talk about September the 14th. You see how that energy word, bro? Telling you, bro. I can't tell you what I see, bro. Now, one thing about it, I ain't gonna hide that from you. I'm gonna give it to you like I get it, man. One thing about me, you ain't gotta worry about me playing no game with you, my nigga. That shit done crazy. That shit done crazy. All that shit is German and Latin. All that Latin shit ain't no German. All that Latin shit goddamn go right on down to goddamn the Vatican and the Pope and all that shit, bro. You gonna let me get it? What's wrong with you? No, I want to get this shit. I gotta get it and put it in my repertoire. I gotta get this and put it in my repertoire. Gotta put this in my little repertoire down. That's crazy, though. That bought me up. That's crazy, though. But appreciate that, Rick. Good looking out, bro. Good looking out, my nigga. You know, I love that change that knowledge, bro. I like that. That's straight up right there, but that's good looking out. One name that bitch AL. That bitch, that's you know they ain't none of that Lucifer shit, bro. These the motherfuckers, and the Masonic motherfuckers the one that wrote all the religious books. Niggas don't want to listen to me. They think I'm crazy, bro. They think I'm crazy. All you gotta do is ask yourself, where did the Jew come from? Who up there? Who kicked him out? It was Hitler. Where Hitler from? Germany. So a Jew is what? A fucking German. And this is a question I'm gonna ask y'all. This is the question I'm gonna ask y'all, boy. Boy, I messed up. This is a question I'm gonna ask y'all though. I'm gonna ask y'all a real serious question. And then watch how much common sense kick in when I ask you this question. I'm gonna ask you this question. Now watch how this common sense kick in when I ask y'all this question. Now why I did that? Why I did? Now, what kind of sense this make? Yeah, gematria. Yeah, I got into it. I don't get into it real deep. I just get into it just enough to recognize a few numbers. I don't want to get too deep. The gematria shit. But y'all go look at that gematria. Go check it out. But I don't get into it deep enough because I don't want to be that fat. I just enough. I just mess with it enough just to, you know what I'm saying? Just so I can recognize when I see it. That's it. I don't get too deep with that shit. But check this out, bro. If the Jews' Holocaust took place in Germany, right? And Hitler and all that shit, allegedly, they the ones started them niggas, did all that shit to them niggas, and they come over here to the U.S., get their reparations and all that good shit now, right? Get on top. That's who wanted our shit. Facts. That's who wanted. Now, somebody need to be at the border stopping the rest of them goddamn Jews, them Germans from coming over on the bother them Jews ever again. Don't you think they should be over there deporting some of them and making sure the evil ones stay out of? Some of them still had some evil in them. If they were doing all that to them, why they ain't at the border of Germany saying, oh, hell no, you want them Hitler, you Hitler the center. You I know you cool with Hitler. No, why they ain't deciphering through them and sifting through them and seeing what color draw they meant well. Like they did the ninth floor. They out on the ninth floor trying to see what kind of draw goddamn Larry Hoover well. What kind of draw Hitler meant well. Yeah, swag. It don't make no sense, dude. Because they open arms. Because they run this motherfucker. Because we went for the okie doke. Because a Jew ain't nothing but a goddamn German. And they wrote all this shit in secrecy up under Masonic orders by way of Knights Templars and Christian Crusaders. It's Scottish rights and York rights. And ain't no nigga got no business taking no oath to no goddamn. Man, I am who I am, my nigga. Though what I'm not, I'll never be, my nigga. That's all I can tell you. It's real over here, man. That's all I can tell you, man. Nigga don't feel my energy and feel me, my nigga. That's all I can tell you. All I can do is tell you the real shit, bro. All I can do is tell you the real shit. How the hell you gonna let these people run free love through here? Why you think the Soviet Union died out? Why you think Russia and the United States started rushing and racing to the moon that they never did? Who you think gave them orders? Who you think writing all this shit? They wrote it all, bro. They wrote all of it. They even wrote that they didn't give a fuck about no Jesus. Fuck that. Well, we give a fuck about that. But they gonna get them put them criminal trees out there and that criminal rapping area for your ass. They don't give a fuck. The only thing they made sure was that they know that they are the Levites. The Leviticus, they want you to know that they are the tax collectors. They are the tax collectors. They want you to know that. And then they want you to also know that God granted salvation to the Jew worse. And see, you can't tell me nothing beyond that, cause if you go along with that, that means you think your creator gave a fuck or cared about somebody else more than he cared about the next. See, that's why it's so easy for me to say I don't fuck with him. And that's why it should be so easy for you to start looking in the mirror and loving yourself. That's why it should be so easy. Common sense should make shit easy. That's why they don't want people to break shit down. Because when you break shit down to common sense, that means we get a common understanding. That means everybody should be able to understand. Not just the professor standing in front of the room with the chalkboard that can tell you anything. He can tell you one thing today and flip the script tomorrow because you think he better than you. You think he know more than you. That bitch don't know shit. He just working with a title. He's just working with a title. Notice how all the words of authority got to do something with books. He's just working with a title. Is this your card? Show me the title. Is this your book? Who is the author? All you got to do is play with the words and watch these people, man. These people are not smart, man. They just been writing the story as it goes so long that they just wrote you into the script. Just the same way they do with the Kanika shit. Write you into the script. We come up out of the Kanika script and come into this world script and realize that the world ain't nothing but a big stage for them. The first woman you seen on film were men. They ain't want their women to be, man. Y'all got to understand what's going on, bro. Y'all got to understand this, man. It ain't that hard. It ain't that hard. These people done got down fake the funk and put on shows so long so they stick. You ever see a nigga lie so much till he think until he can't stop lying? They done acted so much till they just can't stop acting. They can't go back. They can't tell the truth. They can't. They can't do it. They can't do it. How the hell, when you look up, you go and look up. Go and look up. What this, man? That was crazy. That Anna Lucy is not age. That means in the year of their Lord, right? Look it up. According to this shit, it says 2017. We supposed to be in 2018. Now, look, I ain't never seen this before. But see, I ain't no place about to see through them, bro. See what I'm saying? And see, what I be telling y'all about an eon. Let's look up an eon in the goddamn age. Let's look up an eon in the age. See, I go by what I got there. I go find for myself, bro. Come on. Eon age. Let's go check this out. I keep telling y'all this shit. Eon goes back to the Greek ion, age, and age is the easiest to measure. And neither is an eon. Both are just really long periods of time. But in science, an eon is about 1 billion years. Wow. When I first looked this up, they told me an eon and an age equal the same thing. But when I looked up an age, I think an age was like, wow. I think it was like 2,166 years or something, it said. Wow, that was 1 billion years. I can't believe everything. God damn, that's just 1 billion years, nigga, eon. So they said we've been on this planet for ages. So that means if we go by this definition, which I'm not, I'm just putting it out there. If we go by this definition, that means this motherfucker played been here billions of years. What up, finna look up, man? I'm gonna look up, man. Yeah, I'm gonna look up something, man. That shit crazy. What I'm gonna look up? Damn, I thought I'm gonna look up something. That's crazy, bro. It'll come back to me. And see, you see them 6,000 years. I always tell you, they 6,000 years up. That Bible ain't nothing but a 6,000 year history. And half was probably made up. Some of the years probably fake as hell. They probably wrote in some of the years. But But then see when you look at it, I told you looking at the age of Aquarius, the age of Aquarius now. Let me see how much age. What does an age equal? You know what I'm saying? What does an age equal? Yeah, I like that. Because if you look at it, I've been told y'all, man, the Bible ain't never the 6,000 year history. If it's a complete true history. You know what I'm saying? And then they connect all of them, they make sure age, okay. Nah, that ain't what I want. What does the age equal? What does the age equal? Yeah. How old is 1 year old? Nah, they ain't talking about that kind of age, motherfucker. You know what I'm talking about. Eon and the age, they said a B, I ain't gonna worry about it though. I ain't gonna game gonna wrestle. Sometimes you gotta wrestle. Sometimes you gotta wrestle with this shit. Sometimes you gotta wrestle with you, try to find your answers you trying to get to. But like I said, man, it's 6,000 year history, bro. You came at the age of almond. And once you came out the age of almond, you came out the age of almond. The way you blowing through the little ram's horn, the way you see the Hebrew blowing through the little ram horn, you come through the age of almond, and you come through the age of Pisces, which is a two-fish. Jesus known as a two-fish. You just came, and now we're in the age of goddamn Aquarius, the age of awakening. I'm told they ain't got no 6,000 year history. That's why they reforming this shit, and that's why I can sit up and show y'all the kind of shit I show y'all about that Baha'i temple, bro. Because I see what they finna do. I see what they finna, man, they finna goddamn backdoor on Iranian institutions. They already backdooring them. Them. You see what they did? You see what them niggas cut down their own cherry tree? Them motherfuckers cut down their goddamn, I shall not tell a lie. George Washington, old Masonic Georgia. I shall not tell a lie. I cut down my father's cherry tree. I shall not tell a lie. I knocked down the buildings in 9/11 in my dad's backyard. Yeah, tell the truth. Tell the truth. Don't wait to my goddamn great grandchildren to come up in your little classroom for them to be reading that goddamn George Bush told the truth. He told the truth, and that would make him such a respectable president because he told the truth. He knocked down his daddy's buildings in his daddy's backyard. Bitch, tell us that. Don't wait till he died to tell us that. That what made George Washington wrong, ain't it? So okay, you gotta make your legend. We want you to tell us the truth while we living, nigga. Go on, make it legendary. Your daddy the one told us that y'all gonna have a new world order, and it's gonna happen. Ain't no stopping. He already told us that was your daddy, that was George W. there. So go on, tell us the truth, nigga. You knocked the buildings down, nigga. Allegedly, everything alleged over here, man. I swear to God, bro. Everything alleged. I just do this shit for comedy purposes, entertainment purposes only. Everything is alleged. I don't know shit. I don't know nothing what I'm talking about. I'm just a country nigga from the South, bro. I don't know nothing. Please remember that. I don't know shit. But if you fuck around and catch a whoop when you open on, pass it to another nigga that will accept that whoop. You know what I'm talking about? Real talk. I shall not tell a lie. I cut down my daddy's cherry tree. That will make you special. Yeah, that cherry tree probably equivalent to them goddamn buildings. The problem is fuck shit going on there. Just like some fuck shit going on there. And then as soon as they goddamn do that, damn ID goddamn survive everything. I ain't know what the hell they make them IDs out of? Titanium? What they make IDs out of, bro? Titanium? They make IDs out of titanium, bro. These niggas blow up shit, put kryptonite on shit, and go right in there and find the ID. Hey, it's the terrier. See this ID? This guy from the Middle East. It's his ID right here. And then blame the shit right on them goddamn people talking about they terrorists. Blame it right on who they blame it on. Iraq. Y'all remember the story, allegedly blaming it on Iraq. So tell me how ironic is it that the largest U.S. embassy standing today is in, you guessed it, Iraq. Can you see the little game they play now? Can you see the little game they play? Yeah, the passport, they gotta be made out of some kind of material. It's not Teflon, but it's the material that we put together. You see, when me and Barack Obama, when we was putting together our story for this live, we got behind the scenes, and I told Barack, I said, Barack, you know, we can't tell the people when we make those passports out of it, but we will let them know that they will last forever. They will last for an eon. And Barack looked at me and said, how long was the eon? I said, hell, I thought it was 2,166 years, but I looked up the definition today and it said a goddamn billion years. And Barack said, man, fuck that, go lie. I said, all right, bro. I'll hit that bitch and one lie. Fuck that. You know what I'm saying? We wrote enough script. Straight up. The passport too, bro. The passport ID, I don't know what they make, I don't know what they make, I don't know what they make, I don't know what they make it out of, but it survived everything. It survived everything. And then they go to my dumb folks here, and then it came one and did, man, rushed and put insurance on the bills and everything. Called the homeboys, all the folks, hey man, don't go to work tomorrow, we're gonna blow that bitch up. You sure? Well, you ain't gotta tell me twice. If you don't blow it up, bitch, I won't be there. Shit, you ain't gotta tell me twice. If you change your mind, bitch, I still won't be there. You know what I'm saying? Hey man, they talking that code and shit. Somebody need to hack that shit. Somebody got it. Somebody got the information. Somebody got that information. Huh? Somebody need to hack that shit. The phone call from that day. Hello? Yeah. Oh, hey, Bill, what's going on? 0044 classified. You know what that means? Yeah, motherfucker, shh, be quiet. You mean it's going down tomorrow? God damn, man, I got it. Yeah. No, it's not immediate family, just my fucking in-law, so I'll let her ass go to work. Well, let me call Chrissy and tell her mom to get the fuck out of New York. I just want to, yeah, Well, I want them to get the fuck out of the state, period. You know, I don't even want to be, I don't want to take any chances getting caught up with no news cameras or anything like that. We're just going to get the fuck out. Okay. Oh, so that's why he went ahead and put that insurance into it. Oh, okay. I should have knew it was coming. Yeah, they've been showing us on The Simpsons for so long. Yeah, so the day's come. Okay. All right. Bye-bye. Yeah, I'm about to call each other, telling each other not to go to work and everything. Don't go to work, man. They're going down. Yeah. Dick Gregory got the heads up, too. Yeah. Yeah, Dick Gregory got the heads up. But niggas still running around here trying to make a fool out of Fed and call Fed and all kind of country niggas and conspiracy theory, all that shit, but all the conspiracies coming true. All the coming, like my grandma said, and that shit came to pass. Like a compass, it came to pass. And once it came past, that means it came to pass and it was true. That means I got a true sense of direction. I better keep on following this goddamn conspiracy. Because I'm getting a true sense of direction when I come past some shit. You want some shit come to pass? Come pass. You're on your way to get to a real sense of direction. And stop letting a motherfucker put a steering wheel in your back. Straight up. Man, no. This shit so serious. So how the hell they got? I'm telling you, and everything going on right now is for the captivity and to capture and take over Iran. The same thing they did with everything else, man. The same thing they did with everything else. Oh, I know what I was finna look up. Just look at this together. German Airlines. Let's look this up right quick, y'all. See what we got popping right there. What up, Slider? Let's look this up. Allied Powers, also called Allies. Huh? Y'all see them truck called Allied with the yellow, the orange and brown on the wall? Those country allied in opposition to the Central Power, Germany, Australia, Hungary, Turkey, in World War I are to the Axis power, Germany, Italy, and Japan in World War II. Who were German allies? We don't know who were the allies. We don't know who the allies is now. Oh, I'm gonna show you the real shit. Break the maps out. Man, boy, that shit, let's break the maps out. Break the maps out, Fed. Break the maps out. Who they allies was then. And World War II was fought between two groups of countries. Two groups of countries. You got a group of countries over here, a group of countries over there fighting like a fool now. And motherfuckers sit back, loaning out money and putting these countries in debt. It's a dirty game, boy. On one side was the Axis power, including Germany, Italy, and Japan. On the other side were the Allies. They included Britain, France, Australia, Canada, New Zealand, India, the Soviet Union, China, and the United States of America. United States of America. So where the Czech Republic was with all this going on? Man, let's pull these maps up, man. What about the German? What about the German and Russia war? They go to Germany and Russia. They go back fighting for real. How y'all fighting? All y'all the same people, man. All these people the same people, man. All these people the same people. Y'all let these folks talk. They let y'all talk yourself out of being homeboy, cause there's a line between Alabama and Georgia. Oh, nigga, you from Alabama. Ain't nothing but a line, bro. I'm right there, bro. Damn, this buy me a lottery ticket to throw across the line, bro. You know it's illegal, man, because they got a line, bro. Don't do me like that, bro. No, nigga, you got Alabama, nigga. You can't fuck with nigga. No. Man, come on, bro. Come on. Look this shit up. The Eastern Front. Now we're gonna get somewhere here. What's going on here? The Eastern Front, World War II. Jump to Germany ideology. Hitler. As early as 1917, had referred to the Russians as inferior, believing that the Bolshevik Revolution had put the Jews, and where were the Jews? That's it, right in the story. Where you get that swastika from, Hitler? Where you get that swastika from, boy? Look, I want to see some. I want to see some. I want that list I had found the other day. I want to see some. But they put on the egg. I don't believe shit thing, but they gotta make me believe shit thing. Look at Russia. I thought Russia was the Soviet Union, bro. The Soviet Union. So the Soviet Union going to get adjourned, right? Then y'all do the same people write that bullshit. I'm trying to tell you, the same people write that bullshit. German allies, go back. I want to see those flags. I want to see all the allies today. I want to see all the allies. They'll put 2017 on this bitch. I don't want to know about no war. I want to know who the allies is. I want to know why they able to walk in and out of our goddamn country like they want to. And they the ones supposed to be whooping the Jews' ass. That shit don't make no sense. Why you fuck with the Mexicans? Cause you got that German took over Mexican too. When you got that, you look at all the countries with German influence, and you don't see how they own all this shit. German alliance is what I'm saying. The Federal Republic of Germany is the Central European country and member of the has the embassy in Berlin. Man, let's read this right here, bro. Y'all gonna tell they go Trump. Hold up, go back. They go Trump. Y'all know how you spell that name. Trump. They go Trump. Shh. Nigga straight German, straight goddamn nice tone. I keep telling y'all that shit. This is the thing that Trump Germany said it can't rely on the United States. Oh, German talking shit. Hey, Trump got that go put that bitch and fire that hoe up. Hold up. Why they won't give me these allies, bro? Who is allied with Germany? Okay, boom, right here, let's go. They gonna give me this shit. I got to have it. I got the head. Oh, pal, nah. That's what I just read. No. I tell you what, we'll do it like this. We go straight to the EU. Boom. We'll go straight to the EU. Who you see? Y'all see this? Y'all see this, right? This is the list I read to y'all the other day to the war, though. Y'all see this, right? Bro, Angela Mark. Look, y'all see this? Germany cool with all these folks out there that goddamn did all that shit to them Jews, gave them their respiration, came over here and took over all the motherfucking radio station, the TV station, the newspaper, the magazine, everything, because they did literal gangsters, but they doing it up under the guys and get they hide behind the Masonic shit and writing everything. But let me show you how they try to hide. Look, even the United Kingdom, when you go into the game, when you go into your book, when you go into your Bible, you gonna see they already got all kind of like, look, United Front and fights and forces. They trying to fight for world domination and superior and world dominance and world superiority. You know what all this all the Old Testament we talking about. Look at this shit right here. Now, United Kingdom, Germany. So don't look like this in no alphabetical order on that. Don't look like this in no alphabetical order, because U way a long time from G, and G a long way from C, and I and L. See, this ain't in no alphabetical order. I wonder what kind of motherfucking order is in. I wonder what kind of order is in. You know, because they create chaos. They create the order out of chaos. So what kind of order is this in? Because we know the United Kingdom is where they striking that red, white, and blue that they stole. Where they got their quang over there. Yeah, they got their quang. Where they cop that from? Where have our quangs? They got their quangs over there, the gold over there, the United Kingdom, and then down there with the fingers hang, excuse me. And the Vatican with the Pope and the rest of those other, you know, the ones who like the pedophilism and the reason why I go forth in the world today, but just hidden because they speak a sugar on shit. But we know who you beasts are. You see what I'm talking about? But look, check this out. These are all the European unions, nigga. That's why they can come over here like they want to do, nigga. You understand what I'm talking about? You got the United Kingdom, Germany, great. What that is? Croatia, what that is? Italy, France, what that is? Poland, Spain, Sweden, Bulgaria. Hey, I'm gonna pull up a map. I'm gonna pull up a map of Germany. I'm gonna show you what's close to it. You know what I'm saying? Romania, all this, Greece, the Netherlands. The Netherlands been hitting us hard during the little Kamika's case too. I mean, that Netherlands popping up like a fool. Republic of Ireland, Hungary, Australia, the Czech Republic, Czechoslovakia. Well, they ain't got their ass straight, Denmark, Belgium, Finland, Portugal. Look at all this shit, man. Cyprus, look at all this, man. Slovakia. I told you, be Czechoslovakia. Look at all this up. You see all that? That's crazy. But see what I was trying to get at, I had looked up Germany Airlines, right? Airlines of Germany, right? And they left out. They had the United States in now, but they did. Hold on, let me see if I can get that shit to come up. Now all these people right here, they trying to start a neo. It's a neo something, so you know, like neo Nazi. They trying to start a neo. I can't think of what the name of it was. It's a neo. There's some kind of alliance they try to start to goddamn go against all Muslim countries. Y'all see these folks going to these Muslim hard, man. I see what's popping. But I knew I should have erased that shit that day before I came on. But I ain't came on, just started talking to y'all and lost my place where I was at. There's a data shit said a it was some kind of union they was trying to form. They trying to get Russia, and see Russia I think somebody was in the chat the other day telling me that Russia really can't get out like that because they democratic and they'll lose their sovereignty. If Russia was to join the, you know what I'm saying, if them Christian crusaders was to join them like jump road across there like that, they'll lose their sovereignty. And that's what they holding on to, their sovereignty. They're like, we looked up that word niggas. And I told you that word niggas hold your sovereignty inside that word. When they be talking about, you be saying nigga and the word niggas, and you still say niggas, nigga, that's your sovereignty. Your sovereignty is inside that word. When you look up the word niggas, it said of sovereign nation. That's your sovereignty. Niggas. They use it a front ass, but they use it to mock. I don't care what they use it for. They call me a king. Nigger, okay, Charlie. Yeah, you think you don't got that whoop me and you reverse psychology to make me hate myself? Yeah, niggas. Your sovereignty line, especially if you from African nation, especially Ethiopian, that's Ethiopian sovereignty. So shit, don't get it twisted, bro. Don't get it twisted. They will all be studying that shit at work. That's what they say, sticks and stone may hurt my burn, break my bone, but word don't never hurt. Word don't hurt nobody, man. Niggas just talking. Niggas be running their mouth all the time. See how we run our mouth on him? Niggas be running off in the mouth. I sure wish I could goddamn get this bitch to pull up. Look, the European Union is a political and economic union of 28 members. 28 member states are located primarily in Europe. It has an area of, what that is, 4,475,757 kilometers to the second power though, and an estimated population of 510 million. Wikipedia. Founded November the 1st, 1993. Oh, that shit said Maastricht in the Netherlands, headquarters, city of Brussels in Belgium, capital, Brussels. Look at this shit, y'all. Currency, euro. The dollar ain't been worth shit in a long time. Founders. Germany, Italy, France, the Netherlands, Belgium, what it is, Luxembourg, United Kingdom, man, members, United Kingdom, Germany, man, look at this shit. Them same people, that's like I just pulled up. Them same people who sit on folks over there whooping. They came away and they just on top today. Know why they on top? Because they wrote them religious books and put themselves on top. And you believe that shit. You believe God granted them salvation over you. You believe that shit. You believe that shit. You believe that shit. You believe that shit. Look at that. Not good. Pull this shit up. Pull this shit up. Pull this shit up. Look how little Germany is compared to goddamn Russia. How they win? How they win? How they win it? How they win it? How they win it? There's them nice temples. All I gotta do is go look at the coat of arms. When I be putting up them coat of arms, when I go look up them family names, look at them coat of arms, all I gotta do is look at it. But they got that, this Germany, but they running all that shit by the Black Sea out, man. Let me go back. Let me go back to the first. Let me go back. I want a big map, man. I gotta give you some maps and shit. You know, a big map. Look at that, Hamburg. Look at this. Poland. All this. Slovakia. Venia. Look at this. Austria. Look at that. All them places we just named. That's why they got all of it. Everything right there. Liverpool, London. Look at London. Look. Hey, look. This is the way in. Frankfurt, that should be the capital. Look at Berlin. You know what I'm saying? It's a more Poland. It's a more land I was seeing the other day. And Russia sit right over there. Russia sit right next to it. Y'all tell me these folks ain't folks. Y'all tell me these are the same folks. Then they put it right in the Bible. And when they give you when they give you, when they run it down to Genesis, let's go to Genesis. Let's go to Bible class, man. Let's go to Bible class. But they got there, they put it right in front of your face. When they give you the genes of ISIS, when they take the genes of ISIS, y'all know what else I thought about too? I'm gonna tell you some more sleep shit I thought about too. Oh, hey, I'm gonna tell you some more sleep shit I thought about too. They always talk about Babylon. I was looking at Babylon today. Let me get my chat up. I want to see what y'all know. Look at y'all. Oh, look. I was looking at Babylon today. And you know what hit my mind? Baby Lawrence. I said, wow. I had to stop by 5 minutes. I had to stop by 5 minutes, man. I said, wow. Cause you know they ain't small. They be trying to be they be trying to be slick and shit. I said Babylon. I said, why that shit spell like Baby Lawrence? Yeah, that shit fucked me up when I thought about that shit. I said, Baby Lawrence, look, that's Germany, that's Russia, there go Romania. But them niggas, I told you the real story about going up in those mountains, they go to eating blood, drinking blood, and all that old shit. Yugoslavia, Czechoslovakia, Hungary, Australia, Italy, France. Look at all this. Look at this. You gonna tell me these ain't the same folks? You gonna tell me that you gonna tell me somebody over here in this area can write a story and say they from Judah and call themselves Jew, and you go for it. And a nigga like me kind of come along and try to tell you, look, bro, look, they ain't even from over there. Ain't no such thing as a Lion of Judah. That's in that story. And look at these people, bro. Look. They both hate each other so much because this the left wing and this the right wing. But it's flying the same bird, bro. That's crazy, man. Y'all don't get that, man. But these folks the ones who write the shit. You see what I'm telling you? These folks the ones who write. In the beginning, God said this, and God, Baby Lawrence. The Baby Lawrence, they want them Baby Lawrence over there. Just like down there in the Vatican, they want them Baby Lawrence, long roads on, walk around, butt niggas, little cheering, and all that old bullshit, man. We see what's going on. The world see what's going on. Everybody scared to see it. See what's going on, man. These folks want to try to make pedophilia, they want to make that pedophilia shit goddamn legal. Look how long it's taking on the goddamn folks with that Pizzagate shit. What's taking you so long? Because these are people who goddamn, this is who start, this who do the shit. This who the ones in charge, the elite, them the ones who got that shit. I remember when I used to watch Fred Sanford and shit, porno was illegal. To even try to think about making a porno was illegal. They locked Fred them up for goddamn finna be in a pornographic movie, man. In Hollywood, that was in Hollywood. But look at it. There was this making this shit own shit. Some different damn about. All these people right here, the same people, and all these people right here is part of the European Union. They part of the European Union. Now, I'm gonna go up in this Bible. I said, I'm gonna go up in this Bible. I'm going up in this Bible tonight. My nigga Dre went up in that Bible. I'm going up in that bit. Hey, excuse me, I don't mean no disrespect to nobody, I'm sorry. But, yeah, I'm gonna go up in that mode tonight. I'm gonna go up in Genesis tonight. I'm gonna show y'all, look at this. Dr. David Classic, look at that. The name Classic was first used by the people of the German province of Westphalia, wherever it is. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you everything about that story going on for Nika, man. I'm telling y'all, man, so deep inside of that, it was a ritual. And if anybody got property from it, it was Selena Gomez. I'm trying to tell y'all some real shit. Niggas tell they won't say about me. Tell they won't say about me. The genes of ISIS. King ISIS. Genesis. Let me see. Let me say it like this. But in the Bible, dang, I gotta find out the verse. What verse break down the races? What verse in Genesis break down the races of the world today? Find this shit. Genesis 69. Let me see. I'm find this shit. You go in there and look at that shit, you gonna be able to see that shit. You don't see goddamn Homer. You see Homer, like old Homer Simpson now. When you see old Homer there ain't never Europe. I want to see something else too. Something else too. A map of Germany and Europe. I want to see how far Europe is. Goddamn Germany there. I ain't mean to say all that on the damn mic, nigga. I want to see a map of Germany and Europe there. I want to see how far they are. Tell you, Europe, Germany, and Russia. That's what I want to see. I want to see all the little Netherlands, all them places we just named. But they over in Africa, talking about they some goddamn Judeans and shit. Fuck out of here. Man. Fuck out of here. A map of Europe and Germany. Pull that bitch up. Where Europe at, bitch? Damn, man. Man, show me a map of Europe. Alright then. Make sure they do. That's why they should match. Or the UK or whatever shit at. Find some shit. But Europe, I don't give me this one right here. What y'all trying to tell me? All this shit Europe. Man, Europe on this bitch, man. I just want to see it, y'all. My bad. Hold on, y'all. Let me see this right here. Let me see that. There go Asia. This is an Asia, European, Russia. The fuck? Look at that. That is Africa over here, look. That's Asia right there. This is the Asia, European, Russia. What they doing right here, bro? This the Atlantic. They said we were over on slave ship going way around here, across way around here. Boy, this shit crazy. I'm trying. Okay, there go Russia right there. Russia. So this gotta be Germany, man. I promise y'all that. Y'all see Germany took this shit. This Europe. Here go the UK right here. That was sat somewhere right there. Now this where they want the boat. They made Noah's boat land over here up on the Turkey over here. Here go Israel. They took that. The Jordan River, they took that. Here go Iraq. Well, they got it now. All this over here is Iran. They finna get ready to take next. Why the hell they said European Russia? That's crazy, bro. Russia already took this shit. What are they talking about? What is going on? Somebody in the chat help me. But these people from way over here on this side of the world, they claiming rights to a place called Judah over here and writing stories saying that the language in there, this shit they found over here is gonna be called the demonic text. Everything over here gonna be demonized, but they gonna come up and profit and build and write stories off, a story ain't never a lie. Cause your mama said don't tell me no story, just tell me the truth. Man, that shit crazy. Man. That shit crazy. Hey, what Bible verse I can find that Bible? It's really awesome. And yeah, all over there. They probably sideways, upside down, everything here. That's with them. But I'm trying to show how far away they is to be claiming rights to a place called Judah. And we know the letter J We know the letter J. What year or what century did the letter J become relevant or added to the alphabet? I'm gonna show you how dumb it is. You think everybody walking around saying you want a yacht rope? You want a yacht rope? Hey, Yenny, the old Jenny right there. I can't say Jenny because ain't got no J on it. So I gotta say, hey, Yenny. They're telling you, man. They tell on themselves. The letter, look at what the letter J was added to the alphabet. It wasn't even no such thing as the letter J. But they way on the other side of the world, way on the other side of the map, over there. And when they go to writing these religious books, the first thing they want to do is stake claims to Judah. And stake claims to a place called Israel. It wasn't no such place as Israel. They wrote it. They done made it manifest. They done made it manifest. And we still ain't teaching our people the real shit, bro. They done made it manifest. Go and look up how old Israel is. Because of them writing these lies. Israel just popped up in 1940 something. I'm telling you, if you go back to 1700, you ain't got to go back no further than that, man. Line their ass up, put their ass on this historical goddamn timetable, and you will understand. Don't even worry about the BC no more. We going to put them on that AL and that AM, because we know it ain't no goddamn year, no 2018, man. Who got that much power? That's why I be telling y'all about that UTC time. That's power. Who got power to control time itself, man? Y'all give people enough power to control the time, to put you in a time zone, to zone you out. Who got that much power? Nobody should have that much power except the creator himself, which is creation. They lied. They lied. Even in the scripture when it said, no man shall know the depths of God's good work from beginning to end. That one scripture within itself should goddamn wake people up. No man, that means man, woman, child, goat, rat, ant, art, bark, whatever. No one will ever know the depths of God's great work. Know the depths of God's work, that means his creation, whatever he put forth, whatever he got clicking and turning in the universe, no one will know the depths of that. So you can't know the beginning of that. No one will know the depths of God's good work from beginning to end. Know what the scriptures say? That's one of the raw scriptures. That's one of the raw scriptures I love that. I love that scripture. Because it kill them with one verse. It kill them with one script. Nobody gonna know that. You can't goddamn, man. You can't even put an image on God because he unseen. How can you put an image on the unseen? How can you put an image on the unseen? If something unseen, how am I goddamn sit a kid down and give a white sheet of paper and a pencil and tell him to give me an image of what he can't see? Just draw on this paper right here what you can't see. They're riding down, they got them messed up, baby. I want you to just get a pencil. You ain't need no eraser. You can't make no mistakes. You're perfect. You got one thing about perfect. When you got perfect, see, creation is perfect. And one thing about perfect, you can't do nothing but goddamn respect it or go to fucking with it and fuck it up. See, all you gotta do is respect it. All you gotta do is respect creation, respect the universe, and respect nature. And then you respecting God. You respecting Omni. You respecting the unseen. You respecting what you respect. You give it a respect. But see, once you go to try to speak for it, talk for it, act for it, give it feelings and all that shit, that's when you go to fucking it up. And they've been fucking it up a long time. You know, go on, yeah, fuck it up. Yeah, you fucking it up. Well, me up. I shouldn't even been fucking with you. And they're respecting that. Then when they got all these 11th floor laboratories to carry on. be at one with all as one. And that one is plural because all is the plural. All is one. Straight up on everything, man. How you gonna get an image? How you tell my boy? How you tell my children? I tell them to get your cell phone and turn your camera on. Okay, they get the camera. I said, now bag up. Now bag up further. I said, I want you to get this image. Bag up. Bag on up. If you bag it up, well, you know what? I want you to go there, keep bagging up till you can give me an image of God. I want you to bag up. I want you to step back and focus. You can get your 93 millimeter, 33 millimeter, or Canon, whatever. Can you an octoscope, octagon, a paramount, a motion picture. You can get whatever kind of camera you want to use in your little motion picture. But what I want you to do, I want you to step back far enough and focus and zoom in and give me an accurate image of God. Son of a bitch. That's what I want these motherfuckers to do. That's what I want them to do. Or more. Shout out to them more, maybe a ride. That's what I want them to do. I want them to take whatever Hollywood, whatever boom, whatever kind of camera that highs, whatever kind of camera. I don't need none of that CGI shit they use to try to show the globe. I don't need none of that CGI shit. I want my real deal. I want you to step back far enough, get in your airplane and bag that motherfucker up far enough, go backwards in the airplane, slide back far as you need to slide back. And I want you to give me the image of the unseen motherfucker. Show me an image of God. So if you can't do that, how the fuck you know God made you in his image, you lying son of a bitch? Wake up. Wake up. See, that's a man talking. Because if it was a woman talking, she'll be calling God she. Huh? But see, you know it's a nigga talking because he's always talking about a he. How you gonna make it be a he? How you gonna make it be a he? How you gonna give it emotion and feel it and make him upset? Huh? How you gonna give him emotion and traits and characteristics and shit? You gonna make God a character? You gonna give him characteristics? That's what you gonna do? You gonna give God characteristics? So give God a character too, huh? Nah, my God is creation. Y'all keep riding with all that old crazy shit, man. Y'all need to come about that shit. Y'all can see what's going on in the real world with that. How they penetrating, what the hell they doing to us, my nigga. Straight up. Who is he? You can call him he. I ain't got no problem with that. Ain't no he. How you gonna call him he? See, you straddling. You straddling. Cause I just said it's unseen. If it's unseen, how you know it's a he, man? You gonna ride with the dumb ass nigga who egotistical enough to say that God made him in his image. Yeah, them excuse, man. It's impossible. Nah, that's somebody done wrote all that bullshit, man. You can't put no him or he or her or nothing on something that you cannot see. You can try it. They call the poker pig. You call the poker pig, poker pie, ink pen. You call it TV. You call it whatever you want to call it. I ain't got no problem with it. All I'm trying to do is open people's eyes up to some real shit. You know what I'm talking about? I'm just trying to open your eyes up to some real shit. I ain't trying to go back and forth. You allowed to call it whatever you want to call it. Him, her hermaphrodite, Baphomet. You call that motherfucker whatever the fuck you want to call it. But I say you can't get no image from something that you can't see. Period. That should have killed that. Oh, you know what I'm saying? That should have killed it for me. I don't know. The next person keep going and messing with something that don't even need to be messed with. Because if it's unseen, it's unseen. The whoop-de-whoop. Oh yeah, you call it woo woo woo. Woo, they call it woo woo woo. Call it whatever you want to call it, man. But at the end of the day, you can't get no image of something that's unseen. The only thing we see, I know one thing everybody see is creation. I know one thing everybody see is creation. And creation can't exist without the sun. That's why the people said that the sun was God or either Amen in its physical form. That shit simple and plain, man. That shit just common sense. That's why the people get so much, but then they turn around and tell you the sun worship and fucking with the sun is paganism. And see, you know that ain't the right people who writing that shit. You know that ain't the right people. How you gonna go against the sun and then you can't exist without the sun? They're just like going against your mama. You can't exist without your mama. You can't exist without your dad and your mama, but you gonna go against them. You can't exist without the sun, but you gonna tell a nigga that's paganism and you stupid for giving the sun praise. And this existence on this plane for everybody. Come on, man. You gotta break that shit down to common sense, man. We ain't got anything but go through. Man, you gotta break that shit down to common sense, man. Straight up. You gotta just break that shit down to common sense. God had no sex or person, it is creation, and us. No, that's real. No, that's real, straight up. No, that's real, straight up. Cause you can't put no sex on it. Cause the main thing we need to know is that we don't know. That's the main thing we need to know is that we don't know. And don't let your curiosity make you no sheep to somebody else that acting like they know something. I'm man enough to tell you that. Don't nobody know that, man. Ain't nobody never know that. Nigga, I just looked up an eon, I'm gonna say a billion years. You can't beat God in between no book. Hey, what up, Creole? Yeah, what up? I'm saying, man, you just man, I like if you can't break it down to common sense, they call me dumb, they call me watered down, country. But if you can't get there, put that equation in there and divide it and break it down and give me a little small remainder. I'll take a little small remainder every now and then. You know what I'm saying? I'll take a little small remainder every now and then. But you need to be able to break that shit down to the very last compound. You need to be able to break that shit down in layman terms so from a baby to a nigga who 100 years old can comprehend and understand, so all of us will be on point, on the same page with a good understanding. It need to be able to be broke down. Once you try to make shit complicated and tell me, you just don't understand. I don't understand because you talking bullshit. Because you got to be able to break that shit down and get an understanding with everybody. Break that shit down. Shit, break that shit down to common sense. That shit don't make common sense. I ain't messing with it, man. Hey, I know one thing, them niggas can't get no image of the unseen. And so how the hell they gonna come and tell us that God made this fool in his image? Nigga, that's you right. That ain't God right. You ever seen God stick his hand out of the sky? God got the whole world in his hand. You don't know if he got a hand or what. You don't know that because it's unseen. Them people right. Them people right. Hey, how you doing, Miss Jane? Them people right. Them people being the author. As soon as you let the person who write the author, as soon as you start believing and going into that direction, you become a sheep because you finna get that full authority over your life. You finna get your divine divinity up to a nigga with an ink pen. I'm trying to tell you how they got us with the ink pen. They got you with that ink pen. You got that go to read. You go to read that shit and believe in that shit. Next thing you know, you believe that shit more than you believe yourself. You believe that shit more than you believe yourself. Man, Queen Judah be over there snapping, man. Be careful when you go in the proceed with caution. Proceed with caution when they ride up there. You know what I'm saying? Proceed with caution. Proceed with caution. But man, I just be trying to figure out something to say every day, just trying to shake somebody. Shake something, I'm gonna shake them till they wake them because they ain't know where in the hell they ready to write this shit. Just like when you go, I said I'm going to Genesis, I'm right here now. It said, when they talk about Homer, they talk about Europe. And then when they talk about Ashkenaz, Ashkenazi. They talking about Ashkenazi. They talking about German. When they talk about Mizraim or something like that, they talking about Egypt. When they talk about Khazarian, they talking about Russia. So how these places already there in the beginning? This the beginning of the book. 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 Y'all how the hell they goddamn divided and made all these different nationalities and all this shit. And then a nigga slide in and say Jew and make that an ethnic group. Ain't no such ethnicity as a Jew. It was written. That's why all that shit started out with, for it was written. That's why most of that shit started out like that. Because it ain't true. It's allegorical. For it was written. You can write. Anybody can write something. For it was written. That boy to make it mean something because it was written. They can write every day, B. For it was written. Come on, man. And then when the book opened up, like I said the other day, Ethiopia already a country and a nation, man. You know what I'm saying? When the book opened up, Ethiopia, before Noah built the ark, before Noah did anything, before Noah went over there and landed on Mount Arak and all that, Ethiopia was already a nation. And according to them, and according to the book, the pyramid was already standing. Hey, Dre touched on this other night, man. He went in on Aram. You know, Aram, that was straight up incest. But then he had touched on Sarah. Now, here I go, got my wife. And we going to a place I ain't never been before in my life. Abram, and he ain't never been. Why them always going up into the black land Egypt over there? And then they write this up into the land of Judah. So that would make everybody like that Judah, yeah, Judea, in the line of Judah, honest and license. They gonna come with all that old crazy, talking all that old crazy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we talking about God. Yeah, we just conversate. I'm just trying to show everybody who these Jews is. Them Jews ain't nothing but them German. Once you break it down and look down, you'll see it. Now you got Abraham. Now God came upon Abraham when he was on his father's land. So whenever Abraham dad had him out there tilting that goddamn yard and doing whatever he was doing, whatever Abraham was doing with his dad, whatever Abraham's dad was, that's what he was. You know what I'm saying? Whatever Abraham's dad was, that's what he was, bro. You feel what I'm saying? So he tell him, hey man, yeah, hey, come with me. I'm gonna make you a father of many nations, and your generation and seeds are gonna be great, and all that old blah 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 blah. See what I'm saying? So he get up and follow the Lord. He go on with the Lord. All this is just story. You know what I'm saying? And then that's why they put the ham on the back of his name to make him the father over the black man. So the ham means black some kind of way. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, let's get back to Sarah. Now Sarah is his wife, and also she is his cousin. Sarah is his wife and his cousin. You know what I'm saying? So Abraham get ready to go to a place he ain't never been before. So how would I know? How people gonna act somewhere I ain't never been before? I know that real, so I go with that. I don't believe in no him or no her. It got no hands, it got no emotions, no characteristics, and my image and all that. How would I know how people gonna act in Georgia if I ain't never been to Georgia? You know what I'm saying? So he gonna tell his wife, look, when we go over here, you gotta play like you my sister, you know what I'm saying? He'll get ready to pimp his own cousin / wife out. Before he even get there, he already planning on pimp. Just like they do Kobe Bryant, and just like they do Michael Jordan and the rest of these niggas today. And all these little rappers, they gonna get one of those transsexuals, get rid of their other little girlfriend, but put one of those transsexuals on the left floor there. Oh, you wanna make this much money? Oh, you gon' let her go? She, unless you want to clone her ass or something. You got to goddamn take this oath. You got to be part of this, him. Or you ain't gonna make this money like this, him. So they make that money, they make them put that thing on their arm. What? That Sarah? They gonna put that Sarah on their arm now. You know what I'm saying? You finna get rid of the pimple to the Pharaoh before he must hit the land. He said if they act like this or if they gonna be new. He said, because you so beautiful, all them niggas gonna love you. They gonna want you so bad, and you so fine, and you so beautiful. They probably try to kill me over you. You know what I'm saying? So to protect my life, here go a nigga willing to pimp his girlfriend to save his life, and instead of die for his old lady, and step in front of that bullet and take that bullet for his old lady. He willing to pimp out his own cousin / wife. Aram, my boy Dre that did a video. Go tell my boy, I got Dre new channel. I don't know, but you been exposed. I think I got a room with my boy Nine and shit, so I shout the shit out. Y'all, what Dre new station is, man? He just did a video on Aram talking about the incest. I think he married his father's wife or sister or something. They had church, some kind of way it started out. You know what I'm saying? But in Abraham's situation, he go over there, he say, hey, look, they gonna love you, so they'll probably kill me, so I gotta tell them you my cousin. You know what I'm saying? I gotta tell them you my sister. I can't tell them you my wife, because they'll want to kill me. He got that lie ready before he even went up in the land. Then when he went up in the land, she so bad, she done went past everybody. She that bad, and ain't nobody squeezed on little dude. Ain't nobody snatched up and said, girl, come out. Oh, no, you can't go straight to the king, girl. You got, hell no, who you think you is? She so bad, everybody just stepped to the side. She done walked all the way through the temple, through the council, wherever she going. She went all the way up to she done got all the way up to the Pharaoh, off the top, off the rip, no questions asked. Then he done sent his wife out to the Pharaoh. Then the Pharaoh don't even want to get out with her. Then all of a sudden, here come that little spooky God that be talking from wherever he be talking from. I don't know where he keep popping up from. This little spooky God come and get mad. And then when the spooky God get mad, the spooky book God, he don't get mad at Abraham for lying. He don't get mad at Abraham for having sex with his cousin and marrying his cousin and making a wife. He don't get mad at Abraham for going on somebody else's land, starting shit. He don't get mad at Abraham for pimping out his wife and be willing to let his wife have sex with somebody for trade or horses and herds. He don't get mad at Abraham. Nah, Abraham is boy. Abraham can do whatever he want to do. Just like Noah can get drunk on the nigga like he want to. He get mad. This nigga get mad at the Pharaoh. He get mad at the Pharaoh. He get mad at the Pharaoh. I don't even think the Pharaoh had sex with the lady. Pharaoh ain't doing that. You gonna get mad because a nigga come up in my land and lie to me and tell me this is sister, now you mad at me, and say he gonna put the plagues and the curse on the Pharaoh. Who got mad at me? Then what I don't even see how unseen prison get mad. You don't see the comic book in this? Oh, not an unseen prison that we can't get an image of. We already can't get an image of. Only thing we know about the creator is the closer you're gonna get to a creator if you want to make it singular, because it might be more than one. We don't know. We do not know. But the only way you're gonna get closer to the creator is through creation. That's a point blank period. The closer you get to the creator is gonna be through creation. But that's what you see, creation. Your interaction with creation is gonna get you closer to the creator if you want him to be singular, or it to be singular, or her to be singular. Because don't nobody know. But all of a sudden now, It's something behind the clouds and up in the sky that's mad at the Pharaoh now. They're gonna try to curse the Pharaoh. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy enough, bro. You mean tell me the Pharaoh should have been talking shit to that nigga? I'm gonna rewrite that shit. I'm gonna rewrite that book. I'm gonna rewrite it to make it say like I want to talk. Man, you mean tell me? I'm gonna tell you what the Pharaoh should have told that God. He should have said, "Hey man, look out, dog." He should have called him a dog. You know what I'm saying? G-O-D and D-O-G backwards. The dog went out. The dog went. Hey, look out, dog. You mean to tell me you don't let this dude he'll come with my shit there like that there and tell me this his sister there trying to pimp this little brown hair out to me, man? You don't see all these queens I got, bro? You see these queens I got over here? You said they don't want to throw them now. You understand me? And you mean to tell me you gonna be mad at me, bro? You gonna curse me? No, they don't be to curse you, nigga. If it's fuck me, nigga, it's fuck you about my shit. That's what he should have told. Should have told him to get the hell about this shit with that bullshit. What kind of game y'all running, man? What kind of God is you talking about, bro? Man, I don't care about man. Curse me then. Curse me then. Over here you talking about get up out my land. And then get what the Pharaoh did. The Pharaoh turned around and still gave that nigga oxen, corn, grain. The Pharaoh still turned around and blessed that nigga. That's why you know the story bullshit. Cause ain't nowhere in the world, all the rest of them priests and stuff standing around, all the rest of them yard men and stuff standing around, gonna let them niggas leave out of there with 40, 50, 60 oxen, all kind of corn and grain and everything else. And they came up there playing game with their God. They came up there playing game with their great granddaddy. They came up there playing game with somebody that's highly respected and praised. Nigga, you ain't finna walk off this land with nothing. But the Pharaoh said I don't care what my granddaddy said, you can't have shit, bitch. You can't play on my vote. Hey, you come on playing game my vote now somebody supposed to be cursing us and damning us to hell and calling us evil, and now we demonic and paganism and all this and shit. Who is you? You still think you finna leave out of here with these oxen, nigga? You think you finna leave out here with this gold and this corn and these grains, nigga? Man, I'll bust your head one of these goddamn bricks, nigga. You ain't finna leave out of here with Nathan. With the Pharaoh, I don't care what the Pharaoh said. The Pharaoh had to kill me, throw me in a dungeon, nigga. He ain't finna leave out of here with nothing. But he still left with everything. Man, go on that fairy tale, man. These folks crazy, bro. These folks crazy. And then when they write Genesis, they already grouped everything out. They already got Germany in place, Turkey in place. They already got all these places in place. How is that? Then they throw the sun in the sky on the 4th, 5th day. How is that? Come on, man. These folks crazy. And then storytelling at its finest. And then on top of that, y'all know Genesis wasn't the first book, right? You know, I got a little flash. I got a little hard drive, a little small flash. With all the missing books of the Bible and all shit. I got all that shit. Y'all know Genesis wasn't the first book, right? You know what I'm talking about? Genesis wasn't the first book. Exodus was the first book. And I think they did all this storytelling and Christian education and going to school to get these papers and degrees and all this stuff. They had counsels on what they're going to write instead of just letting nature take its course. You know what I'm saying? Exodus was the first book. Exodus was the first book. Them motherfuckers when they Exodus, that mean they exited out. They finna get the hell on. They gone. They done been over here. They ate up everything. They done mixed with us. They got good women. Got some good women that had children. They done got over here and got on the land and did all the things they want to do. Now they finna exit out. They finna go Exodus now. They finna go. So nigga like, okay, how Exodus is gonna be the first book? That Exodus was written first. So how Exodus is gonna be written before Genesis? Where you come from? That's why they got two creation stories in there. That's why they got two different Genesis in there. You don't need one beginning. You got two beginnings in there. One. Go to Genesis right now and look at it. You see Genesis then. We're telling them to go ahead. First Genesis end with them supposed to be going to go be multiplying fruitful and go be fruitful on the land. Multiply and be fruitful. Then the second Genesis story got two different Genesis stories, bro. The second one come in with the Adam and Eve, all crazy jump. So with that being said, you can look up what they call the Council of Jamnia. You can look up the Council of Jamnia, and it'll show you where they constructed Genesis. Nah, I think one of them named. I used to know some of them. There's a whole lot of them. It's just no report they took out. The little badass Jesus part. When you run around doing a little badass shit, he was a badass little motherfucker, man. That's the part they took out. That part, and man, I'm telling you, man, that's the part they took out. They took out Jesus' little life when he was a little bit of nigga, when he was running around doing all kind of bad shit to other children and shit, cutting up, cussing his mama out and all kind of shit. They took that out. Straight up. Those them niggas took out. But anyway, man, I was just coming, man. What, 11:30? It's still early. I get caught up sometimes. I just want to come kick with y'all, man. Shit like that, man. But I'm gonna get back on some minutes go, man. I'm gonna start bringing all that. I'm gonna start bringing that information back. What I had a whole lot of heard information on her. All over A1 legitimate information. She a real person. And I had real life information on her. And if she wanted to go get a kidney from Australia or West Hill or wherever she supposed to went, she would went there. But she ended up going to Chicago. So she ended up getting somebody kidney, and it wasn't none of her friends. But they could have did what they had to do in California. Like both of them from California. What the hell they had to come to Chicago for? Real shit. Yeah, that nigga was a bad man, boy, bad as hell, man. Ask somebody that know. Somebody that chat probably know. Man, tell Miss Ryder died bad Jesus was when he was a little bit of boy. He'd be running around putting curse on little children and all kind of stuff. Yeah, that little dude was bad. Man, Jesus was bad as little boy, man. Yeah. Oh, everything. That nigga was bad. That's why they write down the council. The Council of Jamnia, man. The Council of Jamnia, you'll see why they had the right Genesis, man. But how can they already have the genes and all that already spread it out to where it's gonna be for all them lands. We're looking at it, European lands. All them people are European. Even the Germans and Russians, they're European. They European. They descendants of European, man. Man, that shit crazy. Them folks ain't never known that about no place called no Judah, man. You got Queen Judah right there. No Queen Judah right there. Them boy ain't never seen no Queen Judah. Them boy from way over there. Them boy from way over there. Across a whole lot of water. Them boy way over there. And it came in and found it and seen a little something. And each one of them took a sign or a symbol. They took a symbol and went back to their nations and became great. Each one of them took a sign and took a symbol up out of the goddamn land and went back to their own land, or their own people, their own nation, and made that symbol great. Made that symbol powerful. That's how you get Ishmael. That's how you get Ishmael. That's why I don't understand why the Muslims be trying to out-talk a Christian. They Christian by default. I don't know who in here. I don't know who gonna get mad. I don't know who gonna shoot at me. But they Christian by default. But they believe. They Christian by default. Abraham ended up having a child by one of them Egyptians, and had a child by, I think it was Sarah. He had a child by Sarah, and he had a child by the Egyptian. And the one he had by the Egyptian was was Ishmael. Well, Ishmael, that's what the Muslim and the Islamic shit started. So Abraham is the father of it. That's why they call it Abrahamic religion. Then you hear them talking about the Messiah, the messages are either even when you hear them saying the message, they'll say messianic, Masonic, messianic. They'll say it's all kind of little codes that you can catch. Hagar, Hagar is Ishmael mama. Hagar is Ishmael mama, and Ishmael is where the Quran be going. That's where the Quran come in and get deep in the game at. That's how Jesus and Mary and Joseph and all them end up being in the Quran. Come on, man. And then you go to the next religion. Each one of them religions, when they write their book, they gotta connect back to this main story. If you don't connect back to this main story, you're gonna have a problem. You're going to have a real problem. Because you're going to have to connect and understand that God's going to meet salvation first. If you don't agree with my book, if my people ain't in your book, there's going to be some problems. And to this day, it's the same thing. And now they finna flip the script. With the youngest religion they done wrote, it's the religion I've been telling y'all about for the last month. That Baha'i faith. I'm telling y'all to go put y'all eyes on that try and keep y'all eyes open and watch what's finna unfold. Watch what's finna unfold. It's gonna be some stuff pop off. I bet there's gonna be some stuff pop off for December. All you gotta do is go watch them forms and go watch them speak. I'm telling you that Baha'i faith is finna be the accepted of all faith to goddamn get you ruled in and get you used to what's going on. Or they got you watching Chicago, they're gonna try to put you up on a guise of one religion the same way they was doing back in the days of the Old Testament. The same thing they were doing in the years of the Old Testament, the so-called years of the Old Testament. Make sure you start using your AM and your AL. Go back and catch you a date and then calculate and see what the year really supposed to be for the day. And I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna go back and find out what year it really supposed to be according to AM, because I know it's older than that. But they just told on themselves right there. How you gonna stop the time and turn the time and start counting down backwards to something that you write? You writing this here. Isaiah said that it's gonna be a Jesus gonna come and the cry. Jeremiah said it's gonna be a cry. That God told me it was gonna start counting backwards. Cause somebody writing the story. Man, get out of here, man. And his word has been here his word has been up for billions of years, it's been for eons. I don't know who that is. Don Smith, I don't know who that is. I just know a little stuff about him. I don't know that. I look it up or I go check it out. I don't know that. Many live, but shit. Them motherfuckers got that started time. They started time and started counting time now backwards or something. They ain't even know what's gonna happen for real now. That's crazy, man. That's crazy, but I'm telling y'all, man. Y'all start hitting. Oh, I know what I want to tell y'all. But I had looked up all the German airlines, right? They named everybody. They even named the last one they named was the United States. The last one they named was the United States, but they ain't named Israel. Why they hide that? Because if you're an ally of the United States, you're an ally of Israel. So why they ain't put Israel in there? But they want to keep your mind on them not being the same people. They don't want your mind to click like that. That's why I keep on saying it, because I want your mind to click and know when you talking about them little holy books, when you talking about them little Jews, I want you to know you talking about them little Germans. You talking about them little Ashkenazi Jews. When you talking about them little Ashkenazi Jews, you talking about them little Germans. And all of them together. The Ashkenazi, the Khazari, the European, all that you just seen, all them lands right there together. All them European nations. And all them European nations, they got a neat, I gotta find that word, man. I should have never turned my computer off that day. And then they said neo. You know neo-Nazi? It said it had a neo, it was a neo-creatic, it was a neo-something. Man, I gotta find that shit. It was neo song. I said, neo? Up under the European nations right now. Right now. And they trying to get Russia to join they trying to get Russia right now. Russia already washed hands with them and messed with them. You see how Putin and Trump be playing again on. They trying to get Russia right now to join the European Union. But somebody might check, we're not going to get that World War. They say if Europe was to do that, they'll lose their sovereignty. If Europe was to do that, they'll lose their sovereignty. Those sly shepherds. What the Lord is your German shepherd now. I'm telling you, the Lord is your German shepherd. They make sure that you see they you just sick on everybody in the German shepherd. Shit. Nigga said, no nigga want no German shepherd for no dollar. It's your shepherd. From Germans, the German Shepherd though. Yeah, German Shepherds. On everything. On everything. It's crazy. But know that, man. Know that. For real, know that. And don't forget that. Keep that in your mental. Make sure you passing that shit down, man. Because this shit gonna get ailed and lost. You know, and the only thing our people gonna have to go by is word of mouth. And these books that these people put out here and write. I should have been started writing me some little goddamn 200-300 page books right quick just to get the word out. And keep that word out there, man. Neo Matrix 2. It was one word together, man. I wish I could find that. Oh, let's see what I find. Let's see what I find that word. But that word within itself is too much. It's too much. I came up with the Genesis. Boy, we want to go in that Bible. Why we going in there? I said I'm going to go in there. I ain't going to go in that Bible, man. I'll go in there one day. I go in there and write it down my shoe with my face. What you said, baby? You pow. You already trying to shoot at me. She already be bugging at me. You said she be bugging at me. Like, nigga, I said, Mary kick ass. You don't know that about Mary, nigga. Shut up. Shit, man, right down me on my head, boy. Shut up. Mary mean be happy, nigga. The Mary equipment, nigga, shut up. No, I'm just playing me right now. I'm just playing, baby. She was getting in my head, though. What you said, nigga? What you said? Jesus was a bad little boy. Yeah, man, you gotta shut up. You take that back. You take that back or you can't ride my bicycle. Man, get your little bicycle and be riding down here. I got my own bike. I got a flat, bro. I'm gonna get my flat fixed. I ain't worried about that shit you talking about. See, this shit gotta look this shit up, man. Yep. Let's see if I find this shit. Let's see if I find this shit, man. Let's see if I find this shit. It gotta be around the same shit, man. Let's see if I find this shit. It's not I think it was when I was trying to see was Russia a part. Let's see. Is Russia a part of the EU? It was they had a neo. Damn, it was neo something. It was anti-goddamn Muslim though. They slick as hell, boy. Bunch of world national conservative. Damn, how did I get to that shit? Man, I should have got that shit when I had a chance, bro. something that the Rush belonged to. And they don't go to Rush belonged to. Man, they want them to join. They want them to join this. Man, they trying to get them all to join. Damn, I can't think of how I found this shit. I don't know how I found this shit. I'm gonna try to trick this bitch. I'm gonna try to trick this bitch. Right, what did? Oh, they got a lot of little neo words now. Look up some of this shit. They got a lot of little words. Okay, they want to have something from a nigga, put it in a book. Want to have something from the Fed, put it in a book. Oh, shit, man. So. They still got neo-Nazi organizations, man. These folks crazy, bro. Neo-functionalism. Neo-functionalism is a theory of original integrational, which downplay globalization and reintroduce territory into its governance. Damn, man. Y'all hear these, man? Y'all see these motherfuckers trying to take over all the lands, man? Well, they got something in store for the U.S., man, because they don't give a fuck about it. They don't know, Michael Jackson said they don't give a fuck about it. Territory into the governance. Damn, man. Y'all hear these, man? Y'all see these motherfuckers trying to take over all of it? They got a lot of little neo words now. Look up some of this shit. Let me see. They got a lot of little words. Okay, they want to have something from a nigga, put it in a book. Want to hide some of the Fed, put it in a book. Oh, shit, man. So. They still got neo-Nazi organizations, man. These folks crazy, bro. Neo-functionalism. Neo-functionalism is a theory of original integrational, which downplay globalization and reintroduce territory into its governance. Damn, man. Y'all hear these, man? Y'all see these motherfuckers trying to take over all the lands, man? Well, they got something in store for the U.S., man, because they don't give a fuck about it. They don't know, Michael Jackson said they don't give a fuck about it. I don't know which one of them words it was. I'm trying to see, hold on. I'm going to pimp there. They're going to tell me what it was. See what this is. You don't live on the thing. You don't live. It was like a group. Man, I can't find it, man. I can't find it. Shit, I can't find that shit. What up, K-Lo? Going on? Man, Man, I'm so mad at your motherfucking ass. Oh, ease over there, be a boom when you hit the wrong. Let me see if you born when you came wrong. Man, where you been, man? I'm looking for Meek, mission of action. Well, sis. Just, I don't know. It was some kind of a group. It was like a group effort. It was like they were trying to get them to join this group. Neo. It was something I read. I should have got that word. But you can tell it was prejudice. It was goddamn against. They want to form a union to go against. They tell you don't supposed to be prejudiced, but they be prejudiced like a fool. They be prejudiced like a fool. They keeping their foot on them people niggas up under the guidelines of terrorism and all that shit. Y'all see them goddamn stereotyping these people, man. Then people want to close their eyes and have a closed mouth to that shit like they don't see this shit, man. Come on, man. Y'all see what they call them the terrorists. Y'all see they call them folks terrorists. Every time they call somebody something, I want some of these people laying, they go right on in and take it and plant that flag, and then they think, they ain't going. When the United States plant a flag somewhere, they'll never leave up. They'll never leave up no more. But they don't own shit because they ain't never a corporation. They're living in the EU. That was it. But that shit crazy, man. They tell us, man, that shit crazy. They just went off on a lady in Chicago for having a goddamn a shirt on. What is a Puerto Rico shirt? What kind of shirt she had on? She had on a Puerto Rico. She had a Puerto Rico shirt on, man. When she got off on that lady. One of the white shirt police with a little tactical vest and everything went off on that lady, told her to go where she came, all kind of shit, man. Them folks finna lock that shit down, man. Don't let these people keep telling you they beefed up security at that hotel, man, cause goddamn cost Kanika, man. Them folks don't give a damn about no Kanika one way or another, man. If they got her and use her body parts or use her all or whatever they did, man, that's one little girl. You think, man, them folks been had their security like that over there, man. Them folks operating on that UTC time, man. Them international people, man. That's why all them motherfuckers, if anything was to pop off with that bullshit, it was going to be diplomatic immunity or whatever. That shit wasn't that much. Just to show us it might be. They do that shit made just to show us and get us calm down and ready for how this shit finna be over here in the United States, man. They finna go, man, these folks finna go in on our head, man. Y'all gonna see. Y'all gonna see, cause they gotta set the stage. You know, I told y'all last year they gotta hurry up and rewrite history and and start doing some reread shit, retarded shit to catch up, cause the book done ran out. The people who paying attention, they know the book done ran out. Man, the book done ran out. It ran out. The history ran out. So they got to goddamn crank it up. That's the best thing I could have did when I went up in there with Matt and found that goddamn Baha'i temple. That's the best thing I could have did, bro. Did y'all see how that shit popped up with me? Did y'all see how that shit popped up with me and goddamn me and nephew were talking today? I already the anti-Semitic. Yeah. When I was talking, me and nephew were talking, I had just got to talking about September the 14th. I had just talking about September 14th was the riot that made the date in this bullshit. You know, September 14th, that's 7 days after the 7/7/14, right? So I'm talking about September the 14th, and then when I go look up the AL for, man, let me see if they got that down here, man. I'm gonna put that in my repertoire, man. Damn, I don't want to remember that. But yeah, man, that's crazy. That energy was running in, that energy was coming up through the end, because that 14 popped right back up. September the 14th. Masonic order, about all this shit German. Well, it's more than just German in there, but most of this shit is German and shit. And K420 put us on top of that shit. Yeah, now that nigga one line. Nigga, I been missing the hell out of my goddamn tip. Yeah, they been tripping too. I forgot I had to fight on when I first came on. I had to fight on. This shit like, listen, you gotta listen to the goddamn J4K fights, man. This shit crazy. Terry the Draper versus goddamn Golden one. Golden girl. I call her Golden girl. They probably gone now. I listen to the fight, man. Shit crazy. Hey, shit, Tiffany Draper and goddamn Golden Girl, they been going at the last couple of days. They got that bang around. They bang around these motherfuckers, boy. They bang around these bitches. Yeah, good the motherfucker. We goddamn play this shit. But I want to pull this up one more time, though, before I change. I want to pull this shit up one more time. This shit crazy, boy. Man, this shit crazy. Look at that nigga. We been had old boy. Man, I think I was the only one running around looking for doctors. I might have Pete Scoot looking for them doctors for me. I said, man, make sure you looking when you looking at that footage, make sure you don't let this nigga slip past you. I'm looking for this motherfucker right here. Yeah. You gotta pull that shit up again. How I pull that shit up? So I be forgetting how I pull shit up. I fuck around and fuck it up. Nah, that ain't what I want, nigga. So that's why I'm glad I gotta go before I got down. Fuck it up. Oh, I know how to look it up. Yeah, that's how I look it up. Boom. Bam. Look at this shit. Look at that shit. September the 4th, 1916. Look at that shit, Tip. 5,916. So that shit was laid by the Masonic Fraternity. September the 14th, 1916. September be jumping for these motherfuckers, boy. So this year supposed to be really 6,000 or something. It's older than that. This just when they came and started fucking around with shit. They fucked up the Gregorian calendar and everything. These folks something else, man. In the year of our Lord, and y'all Lord is Anno Lucis. Anno Lucis, AM and AL. So we really in the year 6,000 something. 6,018. We in it, man. Shit older than that, man. Niggas get caught up in these books, getting wrote out of their own history. Real shit. See what these niggas talking about. Anno Lucius. Anno Lucis. Hell no. Hell no. Anno Lucis. It's Latin for a year of light. Hell no, nigga. Hell no. Oh, what we got right here, y'all? What we got right here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Been that 12, is it? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's 13. 1, 2, 3. And that's right there, right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Hold on. That 12, man. That 12, bro. I told you there's gonna be 3 more religions added on to that shit. That G gonna be in that middle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's it. Y'all think I'm bullshit. I told y'all that the other day, bro. just showed y'all that shit. I told them we gonna have 12 and that 13 gonna be the one in the middle of that. Man, that shit crazy. That shit coming more. That Jeep of German nigga, no goddamn Zach said. What Zach told y'all nigga? Zach said Jeep of German motherfucker. There you go. Pull that up out of there. Pull that up out of there. We gotta see what all these religions is around this motherfucker. Pull that bitch up out of there. I just showed y'all this shit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And the G gonna be in the middle. But right now they got that try. They got that 9. They gonna combine all these world religions. They gonna take over by the way that they wrote all that shit, man. I hope y'all don't be taking what I be saying like, bro. I be trying to tell y'all some real shit about these folks. I be trying to tell y'all some real shit about these folks. That's the same shit right there. That shit right there, that same shit right there. That's what the fuck that is right there. That's why I'm counting that shit. That's that same shit. This right here is that same shit right there. 1, 2, 3. That point out that couple right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It's the same shit. It's that same shit. Straight up. Alright. Play with it. Play with it. Y'all see. You will also see the abbreviation SAL. It is used as a calendar system within the Freemason fraternity. Yellow light refers to the biblical account of the creation of the universe, wherein God spoke and said. God ain't spoken and said shit. See? God ain't spoken and said shit. Let there be light. And there was light. See what I'm saying? God ain't spoken, said shit. Nigga, you open your eyes to this shit like everybody else open their eyes to this shit. God ain't spoken, said shit. You will also see the abbreviation AL on a Sunday certificate plaque. Building cornerstone of the calendar system is not excluded to Freemason. It was designed as a simplification of the Alamundi calendar. Alamundi calendar by the Irish clergy. The Irish clergy James Ursher, 1581-1656, nearly a century before the formation of the United Grand Lodge of England in 1717. Why goddamn old girl writing a goddamn song? Why old girl wrote that song in goddamn 1717? First song of July this month. That's when she wrote that song, bro. Tell you that shit was ritual shit. Established the year 4004 BC approximately is 6,013 years ago as the day of the Bible creation on earth. So that's just the day the Bible was created. So this shit been here before the Bible was created, motherfucker. Before you goddamn start trying to write and try to goddamn think you know how the fuck some shit got here. This shit been here. You still talking about 6,000 years, nigga. This shit been here. Man, you leave it going on, man, please. Further short refresher of the meaning of BC, BCE, CE, AD. Man, y'all go look this stuff up, man. You know what I'm saying? AM, that's the one. AM, out of the morning is the year of the world. The year of the world, based on rabbinic calculations. That mean rabbis. Calculations. AM, Anno Mundi, is the day of the year of God's creation of the world. Since about the 9th century, don't you see how all these folks that represent this shit here? They more brainwashed than the motherfucking regular people in the church. Because they got there, come up outside the Bible and start reading what's inside their Bible. They think they know a little bit more than you. But they got the secret books. Man, oh, shit. Man, get the fuck out of here. The Hebrew calendar is based upon the Torah. And then the Torah was written last. They think they got you motherfuckers think the Torah in the Torah was written first. Maybe you pay attention to history, man, you'll understand that shit was written last, man. And Torah, it was written in a certain tense. The Hebrew calendar was based upon the Torah, 5 books of Moses. Moses dead and right, which contains several calendar-related commandments. One of those which God commanded during the Exodus from Egypt. The Exodus from Egypt to affix the months of the Aviv. They still, I think that's the Aviv. I think that's the capital of Israel right now. That's the first month of the year. Boy, this is wicked shit right here. The Julian calendar, 46 BC. Man, it's some wicked ass shit right here. That Gregorian calendar down there, man. That's some wicked ass shit, bro. But they got that Eastern Star, that Baphomet here. Yeah, it's some wicked shit, bro. The Gregorian calendar, 1582 AD to present. The Gregorian calendar is the solar calendar in general. They don't know about no solar. Fuck this shit. They need for the introduction of the Gregorian calendar came about because the year is not exactly 300. Oh yeah, I was reading some shit the other day. They had the shit broke down to 354 days a year. Man, these folk crazy. Yeah, it's not exactly 365 days long. It is actually 365 and a quarter days long. The Gregorian calendar was introduced by Pope Gregory the 13th in 1582 to correct an error in the Julian calendar by what you mean errors? How y'all these niggas correcting time, man? These niggas, this the arrogance of a goddamn nigga, boy. I see some 911 down here. I see some 911. Gonna get funky. Albert Mackey, Freemason historian, in his revised encyclopedia of Freemason published in 1920 describes Anno Lucis as follows. Anno Lucis, the date used in ancient craft masonry, found by adding 4,000 to the Volcker era. Thus, 1911 plus 4,000 equals 5911. And then we just see 59 on that other shit that we said September 50. It was 1916. That shit was some shit. And it said 59. What the fuck are these folks got up their sleeve, bro? In the year of the world. Anno Mundi is the year of the world that they used in the ancient itself right found by adding 3,760 to the Volga era until September. After September, add 1 year more. This is because of the year used is the Hebrew one, which begins in September. Thus, July 1911 plus 3760 is 5771. October 1911. Man, fuck this bullshit, man. Man, fuck this bullshit. What I told y'all that man first time coming over to speak was September the 10th, 1911, man. Remember I told y'all about that? Remember I told y'all about that dude who started the Baha'i religion, his first time speaking on the goddamn this side of the rest of the world. He got into the pulpit and spoke to everybody. It was September the 10th, 1911, man. Then I told y'all all that shit with rich numbers, man. Man, I'm finna shut it down, man. I'm telling y'all, man. You don't take nothing but, man, boy, that shit crazy. That shit crazy. They got all the dates. Don't nobody know nothing, but they got all of it. Where he have over? Let me go and see what's going on. Let me peek in, man. That shit. I tell you that 1911, that 911 it ain't just popped out of nowhere. Man, it's something, man. That shit crazy, man. Gotta tell you, these folks wrote all this shit, man. All this German shit popping up around people. Oh, I ain't gotta do it. Excuse me, I ain't gotta do all that. I'm trying to go find Golden Girl though, man. See what they got going on. Golden, I call her Golden Girl. Golden one. That shit crazy. I don't know. It's crazy, bro. Oh, that's the other video I just did. That shit crazy. I ain't seen nobody connect them dots like we connect them dots on Sling Head though. Yeah, man. I think I gotta put Golden One live on our song. Even over we going crazy. Golden One live, there it is. This is the one with the G on it though. The other one got down. He in the house, ain't she? Yeah, slide about to get to all that shit. Yeah, slide around people. Shit. Yeah, your mother was going crazy. Oh, I had on my damn phone. Let me see something. I had on the phone when I first came. Hold up. Yeah, I turned my phone on Putin and Trump when playing them games. Hey, folks, don't know, man.
Somebody else calling you guys. It might be her. Let's see. Kanika Loveline, how may I help you? Hello. Yes. Yes, hi. I'd like to speak to Golden, please. How you doing? This is she. Hi, Golden. I'm not here to bash anyone. I really like your show, and I like others. But as me being an older woman, have you ever noticed how the chat kind of perpetuates? You know, gets stuff started and jumps from one chat to another and talk mess about y'all and then talk mess about her? Yes, and you're right about that. Bring awareness. The only thing I don't like is because you guys are two intelligent, young, black females, and I can see the division that's being caused.
What up, man, Ryder?
It's just sad.
It's 108 in Dallas? It's 108 degrees?
Yeah, it's it, but you know what? Let me tell you something, love. You know what? I was feeling like that in the beginning, like all this division, all this stuff, all this here. Guess what? They're not going to come together. So we ain't got time to try to make it work with now other YouTuber right now at the moment. Unless they real JPK, like for instance, okay, Malika, okay, she has good stuff on her stuff. Sometimes she has her ups and downs. She got good stuff on her stuff. Like, you get what I'm saying? It's real people that's out here for JPK. Unlike these other motherfuckers who ain't doing a goddamn thing for J4K. I don't know all the YouTubers. I really don't, because we're too busy doing all this research. You get what I'm saying? So we don't watch everybody's channel and every little thing. But when it's necessary or when somebody gives it to us, we're going to go watch. Because a lot of them are in the bushes, okay? And what I mean by in the bush, they right there in your face. Majority of these people that have something to do with Crown Plaza are on YouTube with a whole channel. With a whole channel. Do y'all get what I'm saying? Did the call hang up? I don't know what I did.
You hung up on no face.
Hello?
You hung up on no face, though.
Hello?
So how you been feeling, though? I've been missing the shit out you, man. How you doing? Now you see all that Sonic shit I just pulled up? How them numbers just fell right on the line, man. Yeah, man, that shit crazy. That shit crazy. Steps on the 14th.
Well, sorry about that callback, caller.
That's crazy. Those one.
Y'all call back.
I just, let me see.
But at the end of the day, yes, I get what you're saying. Some of these YouTubers be over here, some of them be over there, and flip-flopping and all this other bullshit. But see, what we finna do, we finna nip that shit in the butt. We finna nip it in the butt. Period. And we're not gonna bring you to the forefront. All we gonna do is just delete you and keep moving. We just gonna delete you and keep moving and continue on with J4K, because that's all it's about. But just know, when you come for us, you coming for us. Hold on, love. Let me put you on speaker so everyone can. Yes, can you hear me now? Yeah, this is back again. Yes, love.
Only thing I got pissed off about is that you was not even bothering her. Just came on here bothering you.
Exactly.
And I'm real with that for take. And I love Golden One. Ain't no fake over here 305.
That part.
Real talk.
Yeah, we mind our business.
That part.
Exactly. That part right there. That's what pisses me off.
Man, it's gonna jump out.
Thanks for calling and verifying that too.
Yeah, for real. Yes. And just like that lady said, I don't know if you heard her, Miss Laverne, but it's a young lady that just called her and said that, you know, sometimes it be YouTuber, like, you know, in the chat room going from here to there.
Nobody's going over receipts.
Exactly.
I heard that one shit, but everybody could go in and see. Only the Barbie on Golden One page says I don't subscribe to nobody.
That part.
Cause that part right there.
Exactly.
You don't see me in nobody's chat room, not Laverne Johnson.
And you know, that's how your head gets confused anyway, because it's too much. But sometimes, but honestly, I encourage our chat room to go in other chat rooms only because I want y'all to see exactly. I mean, I don't say, you know, intertwine with them, but I want y'all to see exactly what be going on with these other YouTubers so you can know the real from the fake. You see what I'm saying?
Exactly. I don't say, you know, intertwine with them, but I want y'all to see exactly what I love.
We most definitely going to protect Kanika also, because guess what? No more. Get your ass up out of here, because now it's about Kanika. Morning, baby. And y'all so mad, and we are going to what? Throw it up for the queen, okay, of Chicago. Hold on one moment. We have a call coming in before we play the Queen of Chicago. Hold on 1 second. One moment, I cannot hear you. Hello? Hello? Yes. What do you mean, who is this? You called Kanika's phone? Look at the frogs calling in. Talking about, Hello? 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 Yep, the trolls are calling in, y'all. It's so hard. Gotta get up, stay strong. It's a message from
yeah, man, you might have a beaver tip. People like, yeah.
That bitch is forever so fake. And once she just all up in it, once she all up in the chat, I should have blocked that bitch this morning when I thought about it.
What else, Slap? Slim Fake, get your ass along. What woman wait for? What I'm waiting on now. Yeah, they can nigga be like a motherfucker. Slap, get on the panel, Slap. Yeah, old clip, chip it up.
We asked for solutions from Golden One. She ain't came up with a solution or a suspect. Man, she ain't came up with nothing.
She said all this. Slim Fake.
She said that's why she got
What's that?
Oh,
What up, Jason?
over there.
Oh, that chitter, man.
Yeah, I'm on her page.
He was a mojo. He was a bill, so he was a mojo.
Yeah, it's going by. I don't put that. Proud American just said that it's fake, right? Yep.
Proud American.
Said it's fake, but
Yeah, Proud American was riding all kind of sides of the fence.
I'm gonna type in her chat. All of y'all is fake. All of y'all said that she didn't think that she said this was our style. So why is she over there trying to corral Golden One up against me saying somebody don't want justice real bad? Exposed. Right? Proud American down. Right, Proud American down.
Proud American be everywhere.
Hold on. I'm on Proud America now. Yeah, she.
I don't know. Everybody probably don't supposed to be everywhere. How you think everybody can go everywhere? Shit, I'm out of change my mind about everybody being able to go everywhere. Fuck that shit. See, why nigga get mad when they see me everywhere? Shit. Stay to myself.
I was subscribed until she started talking bad about people. That's why I moved along because she was picking on.
Don't worry about what she being, man. Why you keep trying to run her back off? Don't worry about what that's what they personal being about what they being and stuff, man. I ain't know what you talking about. Damn, speed face, man. Where you been? Don't worry about what they goddamn, man. Shit, speed face, what's up? How you gonna ask my nigga goddamn? So about running folks out when they come here, man. That's what she been. You know what I'm saying? You feel it?
We talking about posting up because y'all posted it.
You feel it?
Wait a minute, Didi, don't Didi and me and Garcia, don't they be in your chat? Let me look my chat. Didi said, fuck them J4K. Didi said they are still trying to distract you, Golden. Now we're going to continue with 10 for the answer. We're about to come out with.
I know they're real. I'm just listening. I'm trying to get a slide about your business before she run you out, though. You know what I'm saying? Every time like we trying to handle folks to where you been, what about what she did? You ain't been worried about it. I want to be worried about what she is. I don't want to be crying and shit about what took her. Not you.
And you know, Taliban is trying to get pussy. Golden, we trust you.
Yeah, well, what your business about that? Yeah, well. You see your ass, yeah, well. You see your business about that every motherfucker. Well. Probably out on the conscious side from me.
Look at here. Look, it's fired up.
Yeah, pump your brakes, Slim Fake.
Like and all that. Man, come on, that's
Pump your goddamn brakes, yo, Slim Fake.
whatever you fake. That bitch is forever so fake. So fake. Tell me about I'm listening to you saying about my nephew. She showed my nephew. My nephew is
Want me to move around? All right. Which one you put it on? I'm just trying to look at this for a minute. Which one you put it on?
wow. You see what Laverne just said? She cussing and can't even put her cuss words together. Ooh. They gonna take that bitch with a bang.
Nico P. Miss G.
Who was in the hotel? I think September the 9th, 8th, 7th, 6th, 10th, 11th.
Yeah, she be taking ID as a few fat nigga now. Give her get a wall, make sure you ain't got nothing on you though. And then in the shower box in your pocket. You got in the shower box in your pocket though.
Why don't you take your fake ass up there to goddamn Chicago? Hell.
Oh, yeah. She told her to move around now. Yeah, they told her to move around. Yeah, they told her to move around. Yeah, she told Steve to move around.
That's what I'm talking about, Diane. Diane done went over there and Rick shop. She said, keep Tiff nephew off the page, bitch. And Miss Brenda don't play. Not play by my nephew. The nasty, crusty bitch. That's what I'm talking about. Fuck y'all hoes. The Robinson don't play. No, I'm to act like ambitious to call you out. She said you fake ass with that liar too. What? Wait a minute.
I'm going back in. Go, man. That shit lined up too smooth. That shit lined up too smooth when I connected on dollars though, man. And then that doctor sitting right up there with goddamn the filthy front. That shit. I tell you now, I never forget that, man. I can't forget it. I can't forget it.
That's not her business. My nephew came up.
I can't forget it. She might be watching. I can't forget that. What I was trying to connect that last dot, man. They put that picture out there with that man up there right next to that man, dog. And ain't nobody else even knew who that man was. I had been had that man on my site. From when I had first looked over and found out who a doctor was. Man, that's crazy.
Let's get it right. That little video that she made about that particular day, I tuned in and I listened to all of them. Bitch, I seen you kiki ha. Now, let's do that. Since you're watching both of them, I ain't got time to type nothing because bitch, you gonna sit here and watch. But baby, I watch how you call Tiff Lane. She's such a hater. I got the screenshot to prove it, my girl. So don't do me ambitious forever. So fake ass forever. Now, tell me how I'm fake again. Because what did I say about Tiff? No, I said nothing. I spoke to Golden at the beginning of the live, bitch. Let's get that clear. Don't do me. Do you have it? Get the fuck on somewhere. Don't try that. Don't try that. Keep going and dick in your mouth, bitch. Fall down, nigga dick.
Lord have mercy.
Whatever the fuck y'all is. Don't do me. Romeo said put some work in justice for her. Lakeisha tried to call her and have my bitch. She got to leave. Hey. Man, I'll team Tim go over there. Ambitious.
Oh, I'm looking this Chip and Draper live, and she looking at Golden One live where they talking about her and shit. And they talk about what they see over there. That's the live they got to play with Golden Girl live. I call her Golden Girl though.
Oh, wait, all beauty and love, peace. Write her name down. Stay on Golden's dick. That's what you do. You stay on that bitch dick. Stay on this nigga dick. Stay on Golden's dick. Man, I don't even need to write ambitious name down. Bitch, I know what you're thinking in the motherfucker. Who? I'll fuck ambitious.
This shit crazy.
You can talk about these all day, but you don't bring nobody feelings. What happened, Diane? I've been missing from the chat for a while. What happened, Diane? Diane, I've been missing. Diane, what happened? Felicia Gray, we said? Yeah. Y'all question because y'all know I'm Team Daddy. But y'all got mine. Y'all have my business report on that. Trying to act like you want Team Tip, but you ain't nothing fast. But
Shit crazy. Shit crazy, y'all. Shit crazy. Go. Slide, I need to come on the pound. I need to go get me a drink from the store or something, man. I need you to go on the pound and see what's poppin'. You know, trust me. That's all right. Let me start y'all big. I done got on slide as a no. Let me start y'all shit down. So I run my hunger back off. I run my hunger back off. I have a problem now. Now I gotta start talking loud on my video, man. Don't you wanna ride in your Mercedes, boy? Where Miss Jane at? Trillium net worth of life. Well, shit. Just get the life net worth. I don't want to let them go. See what I was telling the other day, how we was already on that motherfucking, that nigga, shit, he was already down that shit, boy, nigga, that nigga there put me down on that shit, man, at all. That boy said, hell nah, nigga, I got nothing to get no interview from me. He was already on that. Hello there. Man, what's down now? Man, what's down? Who the hell this is? What we want to soak this nigga up? Who is this nigga? See, we want to make our money, man. careful, we might find things under in this bitch. I always talk about some damn religious leader. I had this picture a long time before I knew World War II. Some of it look strange, but they knew that. He say, she say. Well, he say, she say. Rainbow. Procter and Gamble. Procter and Gamble Company. Shareholder Prevalent Trust. A partner group launching PG. Procter and Gamble. Procter and Gamble. $14 floor motherfucker. Philip Morris International. Older economic partner investment. Logic. China. And those Zuckerberg. Let's see. Now, what y'all think, man? Oh, man. They're popping up. Man, I'm trying to think about. It's just too much organ shit around this shit, man. Too much organ shit around this shit, dog. Who video this is before I get my ass struck? Oh, there's too much organ shit around this shit, man. Just like the dude the dude who got the body, Frank Marquette, they put that shit out there because they want us to see that shit. That nigga, he tell. Roro, what's going on with you? What's going on with you, Roro?
Oh, I knew. I'm gonna turn it off, y'all.